Hello, everyone, and we are back here today on Greenwich Valley. Now, on our last episode yesterday, I think we did two contracts. I think we finished off that harvesting contract, and we did a plowing contract or a cultivating contract. I can't remember. I think it was cultivating. We got our field here planted with oats. We got it fertilized. We got it weeded. Our canola crop. So our crops are pretty much all looked after right now. They're 100% fertilized. All the weeds are done. So now what we're going to focus on while we're waiting for our crops to grow, we got a few more contracts, I believe, already picked up. So we'll focus on them. So we have a fertilizing contract. I'll get that started right away. We'll get a worker on that. And then we'll come back and we'll start plowing field 17. And hopefully that will open up some more contracts here. So we got our Fent 515. We got that already to go. We got it partially filled with fertilizer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a fairly big field, so we got some fertilizer left at the shop. So we're going to head over to the shop, and we'll fill the rest of this up with the fertilizer we have over there. I think what I'm eventually going to do, and I'm going to do it sooner than later, just to save on traveling time and stuff like that, is I'm going to put a seed fill point and a seed buy point and probably a solid fertilizer point on the farm, and perhaps even lime. We're going to need it, so instead of traveling back and forth to the shop all the time to get it. But the initial cost starting off is a little expensive. I think most of the mods I have are like, I'm not sure if they're 5,000 or 15,000. So I hope everyone is doing good today. How does the video sound there, Tony? Now, I might be a bit delayed on the chat there. Apparently, Restream is having issues with the chat mechanism, so it may even be more delayed. So what I should do, I should open up on YouTube there, the YouTube screen, so I can keep an eye on that one as well. I'll get that done now as soon as I get over to the shop. Too early in the episode to bang into anything yet. Oh, thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. I appreciate you telling me. I don't know. Sometimes I think I speak too close to the microphone and the voice is too loud when I play it back after, just to see how the quality was. Hey, Wayne. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Excuse me. I had the right of way there. Oh, well, I guess the episode is now official. Morpheus banged into something. Well, he don't even have a license plate, so I can get his license plate number. At work, yeah, that's right. Today is Tuesday, so today's your last day, so then you work. Your weekend starts tomorrow, is it not? Turn the game sound up a bit? Not a problem, my man. Let's go in and do that right away. Let me see. Oh, yeah. That's right. I was doing some testing yesterday, and I turned it down a bit. All right, let me know if I turned it up too loud. All right, let's go in and get some fertilizer, and then we'll get this over to the field, and we'll get that started fertilizing, and we'll go back. It's going to probably be a long run back, though. That's the only thing. It's probably going to be a long run back to the farm to get the tractor. That's the worst thing about my rules, and I got to go by them, is the no tabbing into vehicles. It can get pretty long running back and forth all the time. Now, keep on going. There we go. We should be able to fill it there now. It won't take the whole bag there, but what I might do eventually in this episode as well is grab the John Deere or grab this tractor, put the front loader arm on, and come over and buy a bunch of bags of seed and fertilizer and bring over to the farm. Maybe even some line, because we're going to need it. Now I want to see what the best way here is to go. So we have our fertilizing contract on. Your roommate was playing with your old system and says it should be able to stream with it now, but I haven't tried yet. Okay, man, give it a shot when you get home from work today, man. And let me know when you're going to, and I'll watch and let you know how it looks. All right, field 12. I think field 12 is this big one over here. So yeah, that's cool. Like right across the map. So where are we? We're down here. So best way to do it is come here and come up around, go through the roundabout. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. It's 10 a.m. in the morning here in Greenwich, and we have a lot of work to do. Now, hopefully by later today, now we'll have our crops. Well, at least one of them anyway. Hello, Charlene. Welcome to the stream. You can still use your phone to stream with, yeah. Now, when you're using your phone to stream with, that's just more like a blog or something, is it? Or a vlog. Not a blog, a vlog. But it'd be nice if you could stream with it. Then that way you can get back and do a bit of your farming. Okay, so you basically use your phone's camera. Almost as if you were using a video camera. Okay, yeah. Never thought of that, actually. Oh, my. Come on, guys. It's Tuesday. It's not Sunday. Usually when I'm driving down the road and there's a tractor close to the road, I'm always faster than the tractor, and I got to be passing it all the time. But no, not in this game. The only thing they know how to speed up in this game are the stupid trains. Man, we're going to have a long run back to the farm. I'm just going to cut across all the fields, I think. Take the back route. Because if I'm not mistaken, me and Papa were talking there last night, and we're trying to edit this map just a little bit. I'm trying to edit the map so I can take out one of the sheds on the farm, and it's a bit difficult, and I understand why, you know, like I'm not trying to take anything off of this map. I mean, this is belonged to Greenvale, but I would like to be able to take one of the sheds off, just to open up some more room and allow me to put something else there. Now, where's the entrance to this field? Maybe it's up around the corner here. No, I can't see it being up around here. Oh, here it is, yep. Wow, hidden right in the back. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, I'm blocking the road, but I don't see no vehicles coming, so let's get out and get this gate open right away. Man, if that works, that's pretty cool. Now, hopefully we got enough fertilizer to get this whole field done. So we're going to put the worker on it. We're going to jump out, and we're going to run back to the farm. So now while I'm running back to the farm, that gives me a chance to catch up on what you guys are all saying. Let me see. Tony sent me the passwords for the FS17 server and try to get on there tonight. Okay, cool. I want to do some multiplayer testing. Yeah. Man, if you can send me a link to download the mods and the information to get on, I'll probably try to get on with it too. It's been a while since I've been on Factory Farm. So guys, again today I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch. For anyone that's watching, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on Twitch if you haven't an account. I mean, you don't need to go make an account or anything to do so. You know, if you don't have an account, don't worry about it. But man, if you're on Twitch, go over and click on that heart over there to follow me. I have 21 followers right now. I need another 29 followers to get affiliate status, and I need some more viewers over there. Just, you know, if you like watching on YouTube, just open up your browser on Twitch as well and watch a bit of it over there. Like, just have it open, because I got to average 3 viewers per episode, and where you first start off and you might only get 1 or 2 viewers, it does it by time. And if I can get a couple of viewers over there starting to watch me when I stream, then I can get that up, and then I can get my affiliation status with Twitch. Then I have to work on getting partnership. Now that's a lot harder, because I think with partnership you got to have like 25 people all chatting at once, and yeah. But, you know, they come up pretty quick. Once you start, I find once you start constantly streaming and you have a steady stream, I'm trying to stick to at least 1 a day. But I find once you're at that, then people start tuning in a bit more. Alright, where are we? I think our farm is just on the other side of field 31 here. No, it's not that, because our crops are not ready. Well, no, here's 30, 31. So I think it's just on the other side over here, hopefully. It could be up a bit. Yeah, it is, because I know the light pole goes through our... it runs right along our edge of our farm. Alright, we made it back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab the John Deere, and we're going to hook up to the plow, and we are going to start plowing. I think it's field 17, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to go in and check just to make sure. Yeah, not a problem, man. I'll give you a hand tonight. Alright. So what do we got here in stock? We got 2 bags of seed and a partial bag of lime. I know that lime is not full, because that's the one we brought over from... if I'm not mistaken... No, we just bought that when we came here, but we used quite a bit of it. Alright, now I need to go in and make sure that I go to the right field to do this. So plowing is in field 17. That's what I thought. And I think 17 is this one right up here. Yeah, so we'll probably get access from this back road here. I think that's the same field that we did the... yes, it is. That's the same field that we did the harvesting in. Alright, I don't need headlights, but I am going to put on our beacons now, because we're going out on the town roads. Yeah. Send me a link for the big bag mod. I mean, I got a bunch of them, but I'll show you there now. But I think the biggest bag I got, it's 2,000 liters. Yeah. Let's unfold this puppy. And while that's unfolding, I'll go in. Look, these are the ones I got. Bags. So I got these ones here, and then I got this one here, but I think this one, see, that only carries 1,000. That one's 2,000. I mean, that's not bad for lime, 400 pounds for 2,000 liters. So they're all 2,000, and these ones are 2,000. Some are only 1. All right, so most of them are 1,000. So that's why a lot of the times I just use the silos. And what do I got in here? Like, I can get a pallet of seeds. This pallet is pretty cool because you get the pallet of seeds, and as you're using them up, the seed bags start disappearing. And we got our herbicide, 3,000 liters, 3,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. Then we got these ones here. These are the big bag rack seeds. But see, again, it's only 1,060 liters. And this is something eventually we're going to have to get too, and that's some DEF canister. What are these? These are 2,100, so they're that. Now, I thought there was supposed to be a, almost like a fuel station for the diesel exhaust fluid that came with that mod, but I can't find it. Oh well. Oh, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Alright, so let's get this field plowed and we'll get this contract done. I'll probably do this one myself rather than having workers for everything. Now we're in the field, we don't need our beacons on. Let's put some auto cruise control on so I don't have to have my foot down on the gas all the time. It's under placeables? Oh, okay. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. I figured it would be under fill points, right? Like your bags or your pallets. Now, it shouldn't take long for that worker to finish that fertilizing contract either. Now, once he's finished, then we got that long run back over. If we're not done here with this field, I'll put this one on a worker and we'll go over and bring that back to the farm. Now, we do have another contract. Now, I think it's a cultivating contract, I do believe. Like I said, now, hopefully by finishing a couple of these contracts now, it'll open up a few more plowing, cultivating, harvesting, fertilizing contracts. I'm trying to stay away from the baling for now. Last time I did a baling contract, it took me 2 full live streams. Yeah, there's a pump and there's a storage tank as well, yeah. Now, with the pump, is that one that you actually got to go get the canisters and fill up, or is it like just like a regular gas buy station? Just diesel exhaust fluid only, though. Because eventually we're going to have to do it. I mean, we're only, what, 4 streams in on this farm, and we're already at 81%, so we're using it up pretty quickly. It's like the gas pump, cool. So guys, is everyone enjoying their start to the summer or winter if you're in the southern hemisphere? I know I stream with a guy from Australia, and we get a lot of people from New Zealand and Australia here on my stream and on Nick the Hicks and all that, so it's hard to say, you know, how's your summer going when they're in their winter. Alright, now as I'm doing this, I'm keeping an eye up on my HUD here so I can see when the fertilizing contract's completed so we can run over and grab that tractor. I got a bit of room here because I think we have another cultivating contract. Yes, we do. No more coming up, just bailing on that potato harvest. I was actually even negotiating renting the equipment to do that potato harvest, but it's a huge field. It's a huge field. And I wouldn't do it anyway. Oh, the tank is empty. That's not good. The tank is empty that fast. Wow. Okay, so let me get this positioned. And we'll put the worker on here. Yeah, I know I'm in your way, and we got to run all the way back over there again. So what we might do is we're going to have to go to the shop and get some more fertilizer, and we'll go back up there and we'll finish that contract over here. This is the struggles of realism and starting from scratch. What I'd like to get is, but I mean, you're still going to run around. Like I was thinking about getting like probably one of the John Deere or the Manitou. And I got another one downloaded. It's pretty cool. You can actually put a 3-point linkage on the back of it, and you can put, you can either have 4 wheels or 6 wheels on it. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about getting one of them, but I mean, if I'm driving around in that and I'm drive over to the field to pick up the tractor, I still got to walk back to get that other vehicle, so it just don't make sense to get it. Waste of money. Now, hopefully now we can get there pretty quickly. All right, Wayne, man. Thanks for dropping in, though. I really appreciate it. So how's everyone else doing today? I hope you guys are all having a great day. I know this is the boring part. This is a big map. This is a 4x map, so it takes a while to run across the whole map. Jumping hedges, going on people's property. Watch out for that barbed wire. I gotta bring up the brig map, see where I'm at. So I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Look at that. It was just about complete, I bet. Now, can I get through the forest here? The woods? Hopefully there's a little path I can take. No. Oh, yeah, we got through. Looks like it was just about finished a contract. That rots. Why didn't you just finish the contract then? Yeah, I know, it's stopped due to inactivity. Yeah, not much left to this field at all. Oh well. But we have to go back to the shop because we got to get this finished. I bet you the next contract on this one is going to be weeding. Let's get in our cab here. Now I need to straighten this up so I'm looking straight. Alright, let's go back to the shop. This takes up a lot of time too, going back and forth to the different fields and all that, but I like it, you know, like I don't, like on Mercury Farms, everything was just right around the corner. At least here you got a bit of traveling and all that, so it creates a even bigger challenge for you. I mean, looking at the fields, there's no huge fields on this map. Some of them are big, they're bigger than the ones on Mercury Farms. But I'm hoping eventually to get some animals in. Like, the quicker we can get some animals in, we got other ways of making money through what they produce. Like, sheep is usually pretty good because you usually get a good price on wool. Chickens. Now, with the chickens, we're going to have to do that on our own farmland. Because there's no place on this map that's designated for chickens. And I mean, I can do that with all the animals. I got placeables that I can put in to put a cow barn down or a sheep pasture or a horse paddock. But I'm actually going to try to use the in-game ones, because then that's a bigger challenge, because now not only do you you got to purchase the land, so you got to save up money to get to it, so it's not just, oh, I got a horse paddock that I can plop down for 5,000 pounds. And by that way, we're not taking up our crops base either, you know. We don't have to take one of our crops and convert it over to an animal designated area. Now, where's that turnoff for the shop? I don't want to miss it. I think it's just past this house here. Now we'll fill this up and we'll see how much we get. I mean, I don't want to buy another full bag if we don't need it right away. I say it'll probably, it's a 2,000 liter. We already filled up once and probably half. So we probably got about a half, maybe 500 liters here, and that will finish that field. Well, 676 liters, so yeah, we'll definitely finish the field. I think what I might actually start doing is buying the pallet ones, and we'll bring the pallet ones back to the farm. I already bought some seed that way, and it works pretty cool. I like the way it works. Now I'm going to come up this way and see if it's any faster. Explore the map a little bit. Go to some places that we haven't been yet. Now, I know the community up here, I think, is Ballygreen. And you know what's cool? If you actually look this area up on Google Maps, it looks pretty close to the same thing. Look at these shop to lets. Be nice to buy one of them and put all of our grains in it and sell it ourselves. Oh, no, wrong way. I gotta back out of here now. We gotta go up past the KFC. Yep, there's even a KFC on this map. So now I know why there's no chickens. Because they're all there. Let's go up this way now. Hopefully this will get us up there. So it's nice going this way. We get to see a little bit more of the map. I didn't know there was a KFC on this map. It's probably the longer way around, but oh well, it's fun. You know, it's fun exploring, so that way I know where I'm going the next time I'm around this area. I'm just hoping it goes up to the... No, I think we're on the same road, actually. I think we're on the same road. Yep, because there's field 40, 41. Now, guys, I'll tell you, there's an issue with the restream chat, so... If you guys write something and I don't get it, or I don't get it right away, I apologize right off the bat right now. But as soon as it comes through, I'll definitely acknowledge it. Alright. Almost there. So we'll go in and finish this one ourselves. That way we don't need to run across the map and then run all the way across again to pick this tractor up. Like I said, there's not much left anyway. We'll start up here and work our way down. What I'll do is I'll go right out on the edge and we'll come back where we had that other bit down at the bottom. We probably won't even need to come back up again anyway, because, well, we do to come out, but this contract's going to complete any minute now. That's the good thing about contracts. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's where the sell point is. I can find out. I can actually see where, like, the eggs. No, you can't sell the chickens. No. That won't be until factories and all that stuff. The scripts for factories and all that come out. But let's see where the egg sell point is. The egg sell point is probably... No, there's not. No, KFC is not even here, so I guess it's just put there for whenever I'm hungry and I want something to eat. But that would have been cool to be able to sell the chickens and the eggs to KFC as a sell point. And you never know what the modder of this map might do if he does any future updates, because we all know Seasons is coming out early next week. I think on Monday. And you know what? If it comes out on Monday, there's going to have to be a lot of updates done to maps so Seasons works on them. So we don't know what the modders have in store. And then, of course, when the factory scripts and all that are released, then you don't know what people are going to do with their maps then either. Now, I'm going to see if I can get back to the farm coming right across the top. Oh, what's this? We got a roadblock. Okay. It's a diversion. They must be doing some road work there. That's pretty cool. Have to travel through the town to get around one little spot on the main road. Oh, we got some shops here too. Look at that. We got the Day Today, Megabytes. With the pharmacy there. Spar on the other side. Ballygreen. No, we don't want to go to Ballygreen. We go over to Whitney. And we're just down the road from the community of Whitney. So I guess we pretty much have been right around the map now, so you can see how actually big this map really is. And what I like about the map is the way he done the edging of the map. Really great job on edging of the map. Usually on all the other maps that I've played on, when you look over where it shows that your map is at its end, there's like these blurred out mountains and trees and stuff like that, but he's actually made it look like there's more farms and all that beyond, just like Oxygen David did on Oakville Farms. Yeah, I had this map up in Giant's engine last night, and I was just going around looking at everything, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how he got this put together. Some of it's confusing how he got it together, but I understand it. Alright, we're almost back to the farm. I wonder how the other contract is going. As soon as we drop this vehicle off, we'll go back and check. I hope our fields are growing good too. The quicker they grow, the quicker we can get them in and sell them. And get some more money. What are we at now? We're at 48,655. Now that's going to go up over 50 now once we get in here and I collect on that fertilizing contract. I'm just going to drop this tractor off over here because I want to be able to drop the fertilizer spreader. So many different things you can call them. Now, let's drop that down and we'll just pull this ahead a bit. There we go. No, I don't want the lights on. Don't want the beacons on. Do I got the beacon still on? Yeah, I do. There we go. Alright. Actually, let's go in and collect that first. So let's go into contracts and we'll... The plowing one is done. Collect. And collect. Now we got field 38. Cultivating. Where's 38 to? This big one right here. I don't even know if that's... I might not even do that cultivating one. It don't look like it's really worth doing because it's a fair sized field and you're not getting very much for it. Look at this. It's growing really nice. I think we're going to get a good yield on that. Look at that. It looks like an old house there. Look at the remnants of the old house. Let's have a... Yeah. Just hope I don't get stuck. Now, where's our tractor? Of course, all the way down at this end. Alright, so let's... when we get back, before I cancel that cultivating job, what I might actually do is I might actually pick up that potato one. No, I don't want that. I want to fold it, please. Thank you. Give us something to do anyway while we're waiting on our fields. I never even looked over at our canola field to see how that was going. So when we get back to the farm, we have to check that too. Because if that's ready to be cultivated, or not cultivated, harvested, we're going to get it started. See, what I was planning on doing was get the potato contract. We'll lease the equipment for it, or borrow the equipment, whatever they call it, and I'll start a worker on that because that contract's going to take a while, and I'll be basically going back and forth with the potatoes to the sell point, and hopefully it's at Whitney Grain, but I doubt it. They're not going to make it that easy. Now, do I got a place to park this plow? What's that in there? Oh, that's the seeder. We're not going to need the seeder for a while, so I might just park this just in close to the seeder. Just to get it in out of the way. Look at that, Tony. I didn't bang into anything. Or Tony probably left already, did he? Oh, no, he's not. He's still there. Alright, let's go over and have a look at our canola field. Please be ready to harvest. Because I know we started this one like almost a day before this one. And I've noticed now the growth on this one has actually come up a bit. Yep, it's ready. Look at that. I can see it from here. Okay, so let's get our harvester. And we'll get that started. Now, I noticed for some reason the header came off of this trailer. And I don't know. It's stuck in a weird way. So I'm just going to bring it out here and see if we can straighten it up. Or I might even just try to get it over to the field and we'll just connect to it. I don't know if that was me fooling around with the map last night trying to edit it. Now, nothing was changed or anything on this map. I actually... No, it wouldn't have affected this map because I started a new game on it. That header's going to fall off for sure. I'm just hoping that we can connect to it. Now we got to be very careful here because we got crop destruction on. I can't see what I'm doing, so I got to get in. We're probably going to bang into a little bit of it. Unless I can get this in on an angle. Push it a bit. There we go. Alright, let's unfold the harvester. And let's switch over to the header now so we can activate that now. So... Now, I don't know, canola don't do straw swats. I'm just going to come around this way because I want the plate to be on the outside. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the headland. And then I'll put the worker on it. We'll go start up that potato contract. I mean, 30-odd thousand pounds, you can't turn it down. I mean, that's... almost what we're just over 30,000 now ourselves. We're only 20,000 over 30, so that's going to put a great big jump on our income. Plus, we're going to make extra money on top of it for any extra potatoes left over. So, hopefully, we do very well on it. I'm just hoping it's a potato harvester that's got the thing in the front and can take up a bunch of them rather than just like 2 rows. Okay, why is this not working? This don't make sense. We're losing crop. Why is it not picking this up? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the header. We'll pick it back up. No, I want this unfold it. Wow, guys, that was weird. That was weird. Almost brought me back to we had another harvester that did that as well, or another header. Can't remember what one. Remember, it was the one. I think it was in. Oh my God, I don't even remember what series. I think it was in Mercury Farms actually when we first started that. Remember, we had the header. And it was the Massey Ferguson one, and it had the wheels on it, so we didn't need a trailer. So I hope this header don't give out on me. Now there's actually 2 versions of this header at the shop, so if this one is giving me issues, I'll just have to swap it out for the other one. Yeah, broke the game. No, I think I broke the header by banging in everything with it. I'm really good at that stuff. Beating everything up. I don't think it's an issue with it needing to be repaired. Even though that'd be a cool thing to do with it, you know. The only thing I know that it does is just slows you down if you need to have it repaired a bit. You had that problem too, did you? Madabadab? Yeah, I find usually if something like that happens, just drop the header off the harvester, pick it back up, and it goes again. But that's the first time I ever had it happen with this, and we did quite a bit of harvesting with this header on this farm and Mercury Farm. Like, look at how many harvesting contracts we did over on Mercury, and it was all with this header. So yeah, another thing I was playing around with this map. Remember I was telling you the light poles here in this field, I can drive through them right now. But I was playing around with the map and I went in and I actually put them static so you can't drive through them. Now, not on this version of the map. I started a new game because I'm still doing some testing on what I'm doing. And I got everything worked out so far of what I want done. The only thing I'm having issues with, and I got Papa working with me on it, is to remove the two big double sliding doors on the shed I'm trying to get rid of. Just having a little bit of issues trying to find it. So once I get that done, I'm going to try to incorporate it. Now I'm not going to cheat in any money in or anything like that. It's not going to change anything that's going on here. Now let's get that little piece. I don't want to forget it. Now, I am going to miss a bit, but I'm going to put this on a hired worker because we need to go get the John Deere ready, and we'll get the tractor put on, or we'll connect the John Deere to the trailer. Now hopefully with that potato contract we'll get a tractor and trailer with it, so we don't have to be using our own equipment. The only thing is I don't think that contract is too far from the farm, so it's not going to be a lot of running. It's actually field 4 here. So you want to know what? While we're in here, I'm just going to go pick it. No, it's field 115. Oh, where's that field to? Right down bottom, I think. Yeah, right here. Not too bad. We're going to do it, though. It's 30,000 pounds. 30,000, yeah. Look at all the sowing contracts. But then you got to buy the seed and pay for the seed. Yeah, so we'll get the potato harvester. It's got the one in the front. That's not too bad. And we get the truck and tipper. The only thing is it's going to be hard getting into the sell points, that's for sure. Alright. So. Oh, wait, no. Hook onto what you wanted to get, Morpheus, man. You're forgetting things. Because he's almost full, so we're going to be... this is going to be something, because I know them potatoes fill up very quickly. Now, no one saw that. I did not bang into that fence post or the gate post. I did not do it. This where tabbing into vehicles would come in handy, where we're doing the contract and our farming as well. Now, my buddy, you carry on. You carry on and do what you gotta do. Now wait till you're 100% full. He's going to miss a lot on the edges and that. I don't mind that. We'll get that cleaned up after. The best thing about having a worker do this is when they drive over your crop, you don't lose it. Alright, actually I don't want him to get right to the end. close enough. This is what I was afraid of. I don't want to run over the crop. Come on, man, you're almost there. I'm gonna have to run over a bit of the crop, unfortunately, just to get to the pipe. There we go. We'll just get him emptied, and I'll park the John Deere over there out of the way a bit. I really got to start playing with course play, so that way we can get it all set up so that when the harvester's full, it'll come over to the tipper where we got it parked, and it'll dump it in. It'll make our job much easier. Oh, let me slow down time here a bit. I had it up on 15 speed. I don't know how it got up there. I'm just going to move the John Deere over here because if not, it'll complain that it's in the way. Alright, let's jump out of here and let's go over to the shop and get that potato harvester thingamabob, thingamajig down to where it needs to go. Now, through all of this here, we're going to have to come back and sleep through the night. And you know what that's going to do? That's going to make our other field ready to be harvested soon. And oh my God, we got a lot of work coming up. I can see it now. And I'm not allowed to slow down time either. So I'm allowed to go 5 or 15 speed. That's it. I can't go no faster than 15 speed. So if I do all my work and I'm just waiting on my crops to grow, I'm not allowed to go in and put it on 120 and go through a couple of days to get the crops to grow. Alright, so we're going to cut through some of these little community villages or whatever they're called here, just to try to get to the shop a bit quicker. A lot of running around. But you know what? That's the challenge. It's the running around. It's the trying to plan everything out so everything is going well. I know the shop is just on the other side of that forest there. So I'm going to try to go up on the edge of the forest and see if we can come out from in behind it. So you going to do a bit of streaming after, Tony? You going to stream a bit of Factory Farm on FS17? What I would have liked to seen in this map is a bit of multi-fruit, like some different type of crops, rather than just your in-game standard, but I guess we can't have it all. Like I'm offline, I'm just having a play game on a map. I think it's called Pleasant Valley, and it's not the best map in the world, but I actually like it because it's got a whole bunch of multi-fruit. Like, it's got everything on it. Coffee, rice, cranberry, everything. Alright, we're almost over to the shop. Yeah. Relax all day. Yeah, I'm doing a stream here for a little while. I don't know how long it's going to be on for. Probably, well, a little bit longer yet. And then I got a bit of work to do around. And then I am probably going to do another one tonight. Now, if I do one tonight, I'm still not sure. I'm really enjoying this series. And I'm actually thinking about putting my Oakville Farms back on as recordings. But I actually might even do Oakville Farms tonight on a stream. Because what I like about streaming is we don't have to edit it. So let's see. So it's a fair size. We'll probably get 4 to 5 rows of potato at a time. But the only thing with that means that we're going to have a lot of running around to do. So let me deactivate all this. I don't need none of that. Now let's get this over to field 115. And I tell you, with that tipper, I hope the area that we have to go in to sell the potatoes is wide open. Because I know, like, these vehicles are so big for this map. Come on, make the turn. Make the turn. And that's probably why on this map he made, like, all the light poles and the fences. Well, the fences are collisioned, like these stone walls and all that, they all have collisions on them. But the hedges don't, and it's probably just to allow you to be able to turn in certain areas with these bigger pieces of equipment. Yeah, run, Forrest, run is right, man. Now, I don't know how to get the 115, so, well, yeah. It's actually this big field just right here. Maybe we can get in from up top here. I can cheat and I go through a hedge, but that's not what this series is all about. I actually got to find the gate to get in here. Oh my God. I think Forrest Gump can run faster than this potato harvester. I'm so glad a worker's going to be doing that. Look at the size of that field. That's probably the biggest field on this whole map. All I got to do now is just find the gate. I think it's over here, yep. Yep, it is. No, I can't get in through there, so... I think it's in this way. Yep, it is. And of course I hit a fence. Now I find one thing around this map, and I'm going to tell you, people on this map are impatient. They don't give you a chance to get off the road or anything. Well, amazing how a fence can move a harvester this size, this weight. Alright, we might as well unfold this puppy. Here come the potatoes. So I don't know how a worker's going to make out on this, but we'll find out, because a worker's definitely going to be doing it. Now we need to run back up to the farm and see how our job is going. Right now, our harvester's at 74%, so by the time we get up, it'll be almost ready to on tip. Then we're going to have to run back over to the shop, pick up the tipper over there, and bring down to 115. So we got a lot of work to do. Actually, I'm on the wrong road here, because I'm just going to go out further, so best if I go out to the main road over here. Helper Sarah has a nearly full grain tank. It's 80%. Yeah, well, we're on our way. So right here, this is the pig farm that we're coming up on now. And you get 2 fields when you purchase it. So we'll run through the pig farm here now. This is where the pigs will reside, in there. We got some storage areas, and we got another bunker here. So, and it's not far from our main farm, actually. Starting to get late, man. I don't want people to think that I'm a creepy crawler. I'm just running through your fields, man. That's it. Yeah, it's getting late, so what I might do when I go back, I might dump that tipper, stop that worker. I'm not really worried about the potato one. That'll get done in time. And we'll sleep through the night so we can get some more daylight, because it's hard to see everything here in the nighttime. Now, see that big electric pole that's going through our yard? That's where we need to go. Eventually we'll have a lot more of these fields that we need to buy, and we'll be able to get growing on these as well. But what we got right now and the contracts, we'll do pretty good. We'll make some money and all that. Okay, so let's run over and grab our John Deere, because they're going to stop now shortly. They're at, well, they're going to... Look at that. The potato one is full already. This is why I don't like doing potato stuff, because it gets done very quickly. No. And of course we're going to have to drive in on the crop again. You know, we're not actually, because I'm going to put our tipper out here. We're going to put our tipper out here. I can shut it down. I can turn the lights off. We don't need them on right now. And we're going to go over and I'm going to drive the harvester out so we're not damaging the crop. Well, I might damage a little bit just to back up here. Oh, let's get the worker off. We'll dump this in and we'll go over and sleep for the night, and then we'll get back at this first thing in the morning. Alright, so we'll let that go here now. We'll run over to the house and get some sleep. Now guys, there's a little spot here that I got that only I know that I can get through. See, I wish these here, before we get some sleep, I wish these here were actually fill points. Now, I never really tested them, per se, because I already got seed in that there. But once the seed and all that's gone, I might actually test it and see if it's a sell point. Alright, let's get some sleep. And we'll get 10 hours of sleep. It'll still be a bit dark when we get up, I think, but... Look at all the money we're losing. Look. Vehicle leasing costs, wages, the loan interest. Everything is all money, man. But we're into the next day, and you watch now. Our oat field is going to be ready to harvest now as well. Turn our flashlight on. We'll just go over and have a look at it. Nope, not quite, but guaranteed later today that'll be ready. Now the only thing with this is I gotta run back to the shop in the dark. And the only reason why I slept there then, because I knew that the potato harvester's at 100%, so the worker's not going to do anything else. Let me see now. While I'm here, I'm just going to grab these little tips that the worker forgot to get. Oh my god, it actually never went through the telephone or the wires pole. Utility pole is what they're called. Morpheus, get it right. Utility pole, man. Now we can get back in here and get this started again with our worker. And we got to run again. Worst thing about running is there's no There's no cruise control for running. Madabadab, I'm going to get you to come on this map and you're going to be my Uber driver. So that way you can drive me back and forth to all these different places I need to go. You know what? If I was smart, I would do this. I'm going to go back and get our tractor and drive over to the shop. Because then we can use our tractor for going back and forth to the field. Haha. Actually, I'm not even going to drive to the shop because the shop is not far from the field where the potatoes are. So I'll drive this tractor down to the potato field. At least then, now we have transportation to get back and forth from our field to the potato field. And then last going off, when we have to go return the harvester for the potatoes, we'll be already there. Now, I don't think I'm going to make it this way. No, I'm not. Yeah, I can. I can get there. There's a little road cut off down here. I think this end of the map is probably the only place that we really haven't been. I haven't been all the way down here. Now, I gotta be careful because I don't want to miss the cutoff road that cuts across. Let's bring up our small GPS here. What I thought would have been better, maybe I should have bought the pig or the sheep farm at first because it's more centralized in the map, so then we wouldn't have as much running around to do. But I didn't really want to start with animals. And I think the fields that you get with the animals, most of them are just grass fields, so we would have had to tear them up. And now, where's the entrance for this? I know it's on this little road here, and I think it was just before this factory. So it's not there, so it's just right here. This is the entrance. Now, wait till you see how much of that field is done. One row and a bit, and we're already 100% full. So, or not even a full row. Look at that. Okay, so we can shut our tractor off. Now we'll run up to the shop and get that tipper. Thank God we got a big tipper for it anyway. It's got all the traffic here blocked, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. So, I mean, I doubt a green bale will be watching my stream, but maybe your spleen got a bit of a too much of a radius on it for collisions. Because the tractors, the vehicle shouldn't stop like that. I don't know why they do it. They did it in Mercury Farms as well, so it's not just this map. It's almost like the spleens have a radius on them. Now, spleens is what they put in the map, so the vehicles follow that around. So they follow that spleen, or spline, people will call it. I call it a spleen. And there must be some kind of radius on it with collisions that'll get the vehicle to stop. Yet, they can come up and bang into us, but if there's a tractor off over on the side in a field, not even near them, they'll stop. Now that could be a Giants issue too, right? Okay, this is a big tractor to try to maneuver around, I guarantee you. But we need our tractor for our farm and our tipper. But we'll just take our time and we'll maneuver it around. Just got to make our turn slow, that's all. Slow and steady. There we go. Now, I don't know what the capacity on this tipper is. I hope it's more than 50,000 liters. I hope it's more than 50,000 liters. Now see, that's weird. Them tractor, the vehicles were out here stopped, like these ones here now. There was more on this side, but they're gone now, so I don't know why they're stopped. And the worst thing about this is where it's a contracted field. If I drive over it, it's not going to damage it, so we got to harvest it at all. Now, make sure I make a wide turn here. Open this, open the top cover here, and we'll go up and get our first load of potatoes. Now you can see this contract's going to take a couple of streams, so we'll just continue working on it, but our fields come first. So as you can see, I got the glance mod, so I keep an eye on the glance mod, that way I can see how our harvester's doing. Look at this, there's already 10,000 liters and we're at 20%. So 20%, so this is probably a 60,000 liter tipper. No, buddy. Here, I'll move out of your way. Alright, now it's just rinse and repeat now. Back to the tractor, back to the farm. We'll dump that tipper. And then we'll be back down here again because that potato harvester is probably already almost full. Now it's at 5%, but is it still working? It's not even working. Oh, he didn't even go up all the way up the field. Alright, buddy. Whatever. I gotta go back to our farm now and get that all looked after. Now this will go a lot smoother now once we get our crop done. I'll check the prices. And we'll probably end up storing it. If the price is not where I want it, we'll probably end up storing it. So I wish they had a little way across these fields in between, like a little dirt road or something. They probably do. Maybe I'll look at that, because then we don't have to go all the way out this way to go all the way back in to get to the farm. All my viewers are dropping off like flies. I know that potato harvesting is doing it. And the worst thing is I can't do nothing offline, so we'll do little bits at a time. I'm not going to focus on the potato harvest. When I get a chance to go down and dump it, I'll do it. But the only thing is, if it takes several in-game days, it costs us more money to lease that equipment overnight, so... But we'll still make a bit of a profit off of it. You know, we don't have no wear and tear on our vehicles. It's all leased equipment, so if it gets damaged, they can pay the bill. I'm not paying it. Yeah, I know, Sarah. I know you got a full grain tank. I'm almost there. let's go in and get this looked after. Maybe I'll just focus on my field right now and we'll worry about that potato harvest after. Like I said, the worst thing about potatoes is they fill up so fast. And then by the time we get this field done in here, our oat field is going to be ready. Look at the suspension on this tractor. Isn't it awesome? Alright, let's jump into John Deere here and we'll get over and get that emptied again. We'll almost have a full load on this one. We'll be 99% full by the looks of it. Damage some crop to go in and get it. That's the only thing about this, you know, like... Too bad. I should be taking the harvester out, but it just slows us down, right? Alright, once I get this canola here put in, I'm going to back up out of the way and I need to go grab a coffee. So I'll only be a few minutes. I'll leave it here so you can watch the harvester do its thing. And just give me less than 3 minutes and I'll be back. I just want to go make a quick coffee. And we'll get back to work at this. So I'll come back and we'll look at the price of canola. But we'll probably end up storing it for now. So just give me a minute and I'll be right back. Just let me position the camera so we can keep an eye on the harvester here. Now guys, when I get back, make sure, tell me how the worker did. Make sure that the worker wasn't slacking off for me, would you please? So just give me a sec and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I hope the worker was doing good. Still missing a lot, but we'll pick all that up when we're done. So I know that potato harvester is ready down there. I'm not worried about it. Look at that, only 2% done. Yeah, good for you. Why did I pick up that contract? Now, let's see. Where am I going? I'm going into the market. Canola. Yeah. Prices are not really the best right now. $7.53. Not too bad. So what I'll do is I'll just store it in the silo for now. That way we're not too far away from the farm. So we got 40,000 liters so far. So we'll get a pretty good haul out of this, though, I think. Man, I love the suspension on this. I just did an update on this tractor this morning. And it's like the suspension was fixed in it or something because it never bounced around like that before. Alright, let's get it into our silo here now and we'll store this. And we'll keep an eye on the price and wait for it to be in great demand. For you guys that stuck around, I really appreciate you for sticking around. Thanks. I really, really appreciate it, man. Alright, let's get back and we'll see how the... Well, they're at 64% right now. I'm going to try to grab it so we're not going to damage the crop anymore. Because every bit of crop that we damage, we're taking away from our profits. If I can get over there fast enough, I'll be able to get to him before he gets to the end of the field. Get a little bit damaged here, I think, but that's okay. No. Yeah, I know you're blocked. I'm blocking you. There you go. Thank you very much, worker. How are we doing here? 14. Alright, that's empty, so let's move out of the way. Let the worker get back to work. Now, it's going to take a few minutes to fill that up again, so I'm actually going to see if there's a pathway between the two roads, so it'll be a bit quicker for us getting back and forth to the potato field. Hopefully there is. No, I'm going the wrong way. I think our field is... No, I'm lost. It is this way. Because if there was a gates on either end and there's a dirt path, I can open them up. Oh, take my time through here. This is really bumpy. And it'll cut down our travel time as well, rather than cutting through the main roads. So, let me bring up the big map so I can see what we're doing. See, I'd like to get a path between where you see field 88, 89, and 98. So I'll travel down this way and see if there... I thought I saw a gate coming up around that area. So if we got one on this side, then we might be able to cut through. So there's one here. I don't want that one. So we just might actually get one. Or we can cut down through the pig farm. see if there's one around here somewhere. So there's one here, and I'm hoping there's one just on the other side here. I don't know if that gate's going to open. Probably not. Just let me jump out right quick and see if it does. Nope. This one don't open. And just let me see if there's one around here somewhere. No, there's not. So we're going to have to go back up. So let's reverse. We'll get on the other side of the road in reverse. So we're not blocking traffic coming down this way. So there's one here, so it's not too far. And we might be able to get around the fields. Now, let's open this up. I know it's not really cheating. We're just using the paths that are around. We got a bit of grass field here. We're not damaging it. We got our row crop tires on. I'm just hoping that there's gates down here. Which I don't think there is. So this is probably not going to work. Nope, the hedges are cutting us off. I'd have to cut through the hedges. And I don't want to do that. Alright, I tried. Now I really wish I didn't pick up that potato harvest. Alright, I'll close that gate later. No one saw me open it, so we're safe. I mean, I can cut in here through the hedge now if I wanted to, but I'm trying to do it without doing that. See, we could have cut right across 111 here. It's only a grass field. We'd be over on the other side. If I purchase one of these pieces of land, I might actually put a gate in so we got different access points. But I mean, if I come straight down like that and come up around, it's not that long anyway. Well, you missed that turn off, Morpheus. There we go. What mod is that looks like a bottle underneath the bar that tells you how... Oh, it's, oh, what's the name of that mod? It's, it basically tells you how much information is... Or how much, I think it's a tipping mod or something like that. I'll tell you what I'll do, Madabadab. You look at this video after. When this video goes back up on YouTube, I'll go in and I'll get that mod and I'll get the link for it and I'll put it in the description. But I don't know if there's a way... No, I can't do it from here. I'd have to exit the game to go into my mods. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get a link for it and I'll put it in the description in the video. And then you can click on it from there. I actually got it... you can go in-game on the in-game mods is where I got it. And it's got to do with, it's also gives you, it tells you how far your implements are off the ground. So like if you use the front loader and stuff like that, it'll tell you how high. So the next time I'm in a tractor with the front loader, you'll see. But this one here basically tells me, like right now, I'm tipping from the back. So on a truck that you can tip from the back, or the side, or whatever, That tells you when you're going to tip, where you're going to tip from. But yeah, what I'll do is, I can't remember the name of it, but what I'll do is I'll get the link for you and I'll put it in the description below. Oh, come on. Why are you not filling up? This is why I struggle with potato harvests. Then people wonder why I can't stand doing potatoes. It's alright if you got one of Papa Smurf's mods that you can take half this field in one go. I mean, if you don't have it exactly positioned right. But look at that. I mean, we just started this and it's got two little things and it's not even going right up to the end of the field for some reason. I don't know why. I'm actually going to jump in with the worker and see what it's doing. See why it's not doing it. By the time it gets up here, it'll be full again anyway. What I should have done is I should have went in and leased equipment that could have done this, that had higher storage, higher capacity. And I mean, look, there you go, like the grain tank is 80% full up at the farm. And look how fast this thing goes. I just want to know why it's not going all the way up to the top of the field. Now, it might on this run. Maybe the traffic that was stuck out there had something to do with it. So hopefully now he'll go up further on this run. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go all the way up this time, so that's good. That is good. So we might as well go down and get this truck again because that potato is at 87%. Or a potato's at 100% already. And then we'll go back and finish up the farmyard field. That should be pretty much done now. Then we can focus on getting this potato done. So what I might do is I might bring our tipper down here as well and have the two tippers going. Or really don't matter if I just stay in the tipper by the time I fill up and go over to the sell point. It's going to be time to come back and fill up again anyway. Yeah, okay. Tony, you still around, buddy? If you are, the next time I do a potato harvest, my friend, you're coming on and you're doing it for me. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And we'll go back down and we will head over to our farm. And I'm going to bring this in off the field a bit because if I put it too close to the hedge, the other vehicles are going to complain. I hope we get a lot of income on the leftover potatoes as well. What I'm going to do is, this is an experiment, we'll say. I want to see how much money we're actually going to make in total, minus the leasing costs, on this potato harvest and see if it was actually worth doing. Because you got to realize, we got a worker doing it, so the worker's taking money every hour. So it might not be beneficial at all. So right now we're at, let's start it right now, we're at $52,400. And by the end of it, I want to see how much we got. We were supposed to make $30,000. Or 30,000 pounds, sorry. We're in the UK. So we're supposed to make 30,000 pounds. So let's see how much. So we should be, to make that 30,000 pound profit, we should be over 50, 60, 70, 82,400 by the time we're done that field. And I guarantee you we won't be handy to it. At least I was smart enough to bring the tractor down and be able to drive back and forth, because if you had to run back and forth, it takes forever. So we're doing the potato harvest of 2019. And it'll probably be the first one I do, and it'll probably be the last one I do. Unless I can hire one of you guys to come on and do it for me, right? You guys go down and do your thing with the potatoes, and I'll do everything else. And that's like sugar beets. Sugar beets is the same way. You use the same kind of equipment on the sugar beets, and the thing fills up so fast. So I think the next time, what I might try the next time I do a potato harvest, now this would be a good test, actually. We do another potato harvest, but this time we lease the equipment before we take the contract, and we get some modded equipment. You know, nothing too crazy or unrealistic, but something pretty good. And what we can do then is test to see if we can still make a profit that way. So now let's go up and grab the harvester, and we will empty it out, and we'll come back and get the rest of this grain ourselves rather than putting a worker on it. I'm going to grab the harvester this time because I don't want to drive over the crop. So let's get rid of that worker. Not much left here now anyway. And see how much. So we ended up getting, I'll just round it down to 40,000 liters so far. So we got 40,000 liters already. Now come on in closer. There we go. Alright, just give me a sec. I gotta get a drink there, guys. So if you hear any gulping or sipping in the background, that's just me. How are we doing? Come on, empty out. We can drop that down and get it ready. Alright. See, I find if you don't do two headlands, it always misses this one little bit. But I just wanted to get that potato started. Now, let's lift up our header. Let's get a better angle on our camera here. I just get a kick on how fast it goes. But you know what? I understand it, because in real life, I've watched farming videos of real farming, and they don't go very fast either, because if you went really fast in one of these, it's not getting the grain properly. Got a big chunk down there as well, yeah. So now I'll lift up the header, and we'll go down, and we'll come back and get that little bit here. I don't want to forget any of it. Then make the best of it. The cycle starts all over again. Now we got to come out. Now we don't need to lime this field or plow it this time. So I may run the cultivator over it just to loosen up the soil. I don't think it's required, but I don't think the seeder that I have is a direct drill. So we'll probably have to cultivate, get the land ready for our next planting. To me, that would be the proper way to do it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get all this in one. Yeah, I did. This one I won't. I'll have to come back and get little bits. I'm not going to try to get it all. It won't take that long to get this done. If you hired a worker here, they would stop right here because they say, oh, the crop is done there. So guys, I think we're doing a little bit better progress on this one than what we were doing on Mercury Farms. The only thing about Mercury Farms is the fields were smaller. So we would get the fields done faster and stuff like that. But we were no further ahead, really. Except now, Monya, I did, when I put that double yield or whatever in, but I found like you were just getting too much, and it was just making it too easy. I don't want this to be an easy series. You know, farming is not easy in real life. I mean, I'm not a farmer, don't get me wrong, I'm not a farmer, but I watch a lot of real farmer videos, and they even say, you know, farming it's not for everybody. You got to have the drive to do it. I guess, you know, if I grew up on a farm or whatnot, you get used to that lifestyle. But no, I didn't grow up in a farming community. I grew up in a big city. More financial than anything. Finance and technology. Alright, let's go over here now and grab the little bit we missed over here. There's a little bit about around that utility pole. There you go. We'll grab that bit, and then we'll go get the last little bit that's at the end of the field there that we didn't get at the beginning. Because of this weird shaped field. But this one is not the weird shaped one. Wait till we get into the next one. My God, when you start streaming, you don't realize how fast time goes. I mean, we're already into this almost 2 hours. So by the looks of this, I'll probably be streaming this one again tonight because I want to get the contracts and that done. And I'd like to say, well, I'll do the potato harvest offline, but one of my rules is everything has to be done online, so everybody knows that what I'm doing is what's being done. Well, there we go again. It's doing that again. So it's got something to do with this end of the field. It did it around this field earlier. So if I drop the header and I pick it back up, it should work again. Don't ask me. Must be some kind of error on that field there. Let me bring up the log. I don't see no errors though. Nope. The same thing happened when we went near that edge of the field before. We'll see what happens when we go back around there now. come down around this way again now because I want to see what's going on here. I think it might even be beneficial to us to actually get a bigger header for doing harvesting. I got some really nice modded headers in there. So now it's cutting it. We're still getting quite a bit here though. Now I would love to have seasons right now put in here. I guess with seasons everything got to be strategically planned out on when to plant the crops. Following the weather now on this version of seasons coming out is going to be detrimental. So I think what I might do is I might just, once seasons comes out, I might, you know what, no, I'm not going to try to test it. We can learn it together on a stream. Because it'll take a while to test it anyway, because you got to go through all the cycles. And what a way to bring into a realistic series, but put seasons in there. Hey Tony, welcome back, buddy. I was talking to you earlier, didn't realize you were gone, man. Didn't realize you were gone. Later on, I need to ask you how do I make moderators in Twitch. I know how to do it on YouTube. I don't know how to do it on Twitch. All right, guys, we got this field completed. Now we can get this emptied into our tipper. We'll fold the harvester up and we'll get that put away. And we can focus on potatoes. What I was saying earlier, Tony, I said the next time I pick up a potato contract, I'm getting you to come in with me and you're doing it. Get that starting to fold up. Now just watch this, guys. It goes right through the light pole. So in Giant's editor, I'm actually switching that so you can't do that. So all you got to do is put a rigid body on it. When you put rigid body on something, basically what it does is it gives it a collision. Oh, wait, no, I just pushed that ahead. That's going to fall off again. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. There you go. Still goes on diagonal-wise. I don't even know if I'm going to get that tipper out of there. Or the header, I mean. But I don't even think the trees have collisions on them. They might. Actually, I think the trees do. No, that's not going to let me hook into it. Oh, I found a sweet spot. There we go. Let's get this over to our yard now. Put it away. Then we can dump off the rest of that canola. Now I was thinking about bringing our other tipper down to the other field. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to put it in our yard, guys. I'm going to bring it over here, and we're going to drop the header off. Oh, there's collisions on the trees. Yep. I'm going to drop the header off. Not good, I'm stuck now. What am I hitting? A branch. Imagine now. Everything else got collisions on it except for the trees. Alright, we'll leave the header there. We'll leave the harvester here because we're going to need it in this field soon enough. Right now, let's turn off the lights. And let's go over and get our John Deere now, and we'll dump that into the silo. Look at that, guys. Never took long. Now we're down to 52,100. So we lost 300 pounds in less than an hour in game for having that worker doing nothing over there on that potato field, just sitting in the tipper or just sitting in the harvester doing nothing. Now we got this field done, we can focus on getting a bit of that potato harvest done now. Our other field is not quite ready. We'll go in and have a look at the growing stats there now in a second. It's probably in its last stage of growth. So we got another almost 30,000 pounds of canola. So we're about 56, almost 80,000 pounds of canola that we can sell. Alright, I'll let that do its thing. We'll shut the tractor off and we'll go over and grab our Fendt and head over to the potato field. Go to the dashboard in Twitch and scroll down to rules or roles, then click on. So I basically make a new role. Okay. Okay. Because I've been into roles and it says the first thing I have to do is create a role. So you just create a role, call it moderator, and then you basically get to pick what they can do, right? Now guys, we're not going to get this potato harvest done in this stream. I can promise you that. But we'll do a bit of it. It's probably going to go over a couple of streams, that potato harvest, as you can tell how fast that harvester fills up, and that tipper's just about full over there, so my luck, it'll be the sell point for the potatoes is going to be on the opposite end of the map. I'm half afraid to go in and look to see where it is. You know, I just went over into the field and wasted time to get this Fendt when I could have just took the John Deere with me. Oh, okay. Alright, Tony. If I got any more issues, I'll ask you after while I'm into it. What's that crown that's in front of your name? I know you're actually chatting on Twitch there, but in front of your name I see a crown. Does that mean Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime or whatever it is? I was looking at getting that myself. I don't know. Is it worth getting? Like, what extra features does Amazon Prime give you in Twitch? Except for a monthly cost. It's good, I guess, if you're shopping on Amazon a lot. I know the Prime there gives you free delivery and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to miss a turn off this time, guys. I know where it's to. I know where it is at. It's just on the other side of this shack here. Well, Keep on forgetting how bumpy it is coming in there, man. So we'll throw this tractor down in this corner out of the way. Now let's go jump in the other tipper. And yes, I'm still afraid to find out where the sell point is for these potatoes. But we will find out soon enough. What are we at? We're at 60% full. Oh, okay, cool. It sounds pretty cool. Still never went all the way up to the end of the field, but just going to give us more to do at the end ourselves. Now, let's see, we're at 72, 73. So basically every load gives us 20%, so that's 5 harvest loads will fill up this trailer. But look guys, we got that other field done and we're not even third, a quarter, a 16th of the way through this friggin' field. What, just no brakes on this or what? Slowly keep up to him. What's the capacity on that tank anyway? Not very much. So we're at 38.6. Let's see where we end up when he's at 100%. Put some towards the back. We don't got one in the back yet. There we go, 48,000. So roughly 10,000 liters that harvester holds. 11,000 liters maybe. Alright guys, we gotta go sell these potatoes. Where do we have to bring them? I'm gonna cancel that one. I'm not doing it now because we're gonna be at this for a while. So these potatoes need to go to Whitney Grain, which is a very tight spot. It's way up here and it's very tight in there to turn around. So let's go try it out and see what happens. See how much difficulty we got getting in and out around up there. The best way to go to Whitney Grain is just the way we came back from our farm. Yeah, I use Amazon every now and again, not quite often. Like my wife and I, we're after shopping a little bit on Amazon, but we never ever got none of that. Usually if you spend over a certain amount anyway, they give you free shipping. But we always pay for express shipping anyway. Put insurance on it because nothing worse. And what I hate about shopping online, you know, for a controller or something like that or whatnot, it's not so bad unless you get a dud. But like for clothes shopping and stuff like that, online shopping, I actually like to go into the store and try something on and see how it feels, how when you wear it. See what it looks like on you. Worst thing about online shopping, you don't get to do that until it comes home. But you know what? It's the way the world is going. A lot of these big giant box stores are closing down because more and more people are shopping online. I mean, it's easy, it's convenient, delivered right to your door. I should be in the cab because I can't even see where I'm going. I'll have to get out though when we get up. Oh my god, no, that's not our field. I was just going to say our other field now is ready to go. Here's our oat field right there. I don't really like this tractor. It's very touchy on the turns. I suppose you can call him a tractor trailer. Truck. Now, it's time to get out of here now and go into this view so I can see what I'm doing coming in here. Imagine if you tip these over and all your potatoes would go out over the road and everywhere. Trust me, if you could do it, I'd do it. Well, this area won't be too bad to get around. As long as I make my turn quick enough, so I gotta stop almost right away. Now, with all this, I want to go in and keep an eye on the contract and see what they're like. I mean, we're only at 5%. And only 5% transported to the field. Why is that truck there? That's only the way. I would have moved it down further, but then, well, then you'd have trouble turning here. So it don't matter where it's at. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You just came in to see me bang into some vehicles. You came in at the right moment. How are you today, Voltstrap? I'm just going to call you Volts. I was stupid. I was very stupid on this episode. I picked up a potato contract. Harvesting potatoes on the biggest field on this map. So, I was very stupid today. So hopefully, by the time we get it done, it pays off. I got a worker doing most of it, but I can't keep up with them. I just left the field and came down just to sell off a bit of potato, and they're already 100% full. I'm actually almost tempted to go in and see how much would it cost to lease another potato harvester. Like a big tipper with a larger capacity on it than 50,000 liters. Well, if I had another harvester, I wonder. I don't know, because then I'm just wasting more money. Really. But you know what? I can get a bigger header, though. I can lease a bigger header. But no, see, it's the capacity of that. There's nothing wrong with that header, really. It's the capacity of the harvester. Why it's taking so long. It only holds about 11,000 liters. We'll find exactly how much it holds now once I go back and empty it. Yep, potatoes and sugar beets, I hate them. I hate them, man, but I kept on seeing 30,000 pound profit. Suckered me into doing it. Because everybody knows how much Morpheus hates doing potatoes and sugar beets and corn. Corn is not so bad. I sooner do corn than potatoes. And like come on. You know, when all else fails. There. Hercules. Why didn't he put a hedge there so Don't mind me, I'm just getting contrary now because I did this potato. Like, we've been at this all episode. Look how much we got done. Nothing. Not a darn tootin' thing. So I'm actually gonna go in and look and see. Multi-fruit. So we got onion, carrot, lettuce, cabbage, potato. 45,000 liter. I bet you I got something bigger than that too. How much is it to lease this puppy? 25,000. Yeah, that's not happening. So let's go and look at potato technology. Let's go in and look at this. See, look at the capacity on them. It's only not even 10,000 liters. Garbage. So that's no good. What else do we got here that can do potatoes? Let me try under harvesters. Maybe we got something right in the back. Nope, nothing there for potato. Where else would I look? No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, that's not it. Wouldn't be on cotton. Could I have some miscellaneous? What's this one? Nope, no potatoes. Nothing there in potato. So really, it's these ones here, and they don't hold nothing, and I can't afford to lease any. Well, they do hold 45,000 liters. But the lease on them is really expensive. What about a different header? Potato technology. What do I got in here? See, it's a bigger header, but 16.7, so 16.7 meters. It's just going to fill us up faster, and to lease one of these, I don't know why I got two of them. Two of them are the same. Like, look at that. But Lord God, you'd move 2 feet and the whole trailer would be full. Yeah, strong man for the win, yeah. And at least that is 5,000, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Not going to bother with it. Yeah. Well, he's full again. I guess it'll be just back and forth filling this up. At least now we're just concentrating on this, so we'll get a bit done. I gotta go check some mods out and see what kind of mods out there is for potato harvesting. A little bit bigger capacity than 10,000 liters. Think so? Get the bigger header? It'll fit on it. It'll get it done. But see, it's still gonna... It'll still take around the same amount of time because it's not going to go any faster. It's just, it won't need to go up and down the field as much. It'll be just stopping. I need a good homer or something that can take potato up that has a larger capacity. Right? I mean, I can go in and I can change the XML on this one, but I'm not doing it. Well, probably won't let me do it now anyway, but what I'll do is I'll look and see if I can get a mod which has something a little bit more affordable on a lease, and I can lease the header and all that. Because I mean, if I lease that one that holds 45,000 liters for 25,000, just I'm not going to make nothing. Just well, if I just cancel the potato harvest now, so I might just let it go as it is. You know, give it up, Morpheus. Stop complaining, right? You know, you're making 30,000. This is why, because it takes forever. follow you to the end, buddy, and then you can turn around. There you go. You turn around now, do your thing, and I'll follow you up the field. I just get a kick, like, look how much is done, and we only got 8% of the contract done. Oh, here, I'll move out of your way, because you'll probably complain I'm in the way. Yeah, there's one that we use on, there's one that we were using on Dragon's map yesterday. And you can use it with cotton and potato and all that, and it had a bigger capacity than this one. Maybe I'll look at that. Because I didn't put them kind of mods in this map. And I still might not, because like this is my realistic series, I got to realize that. So realistically, having a header that can stretch right across this whole field is not keeping with the rules of my streaming here for this map. Alright guys, you know what? We're at the 2-hour mark here now, so I'm actually going to end this stream. But we are going to be back on this stream again later on this evening. And we'll continue doing our potato harvest here. And we will also keep an eye on our other field on our farm. So I'm going to leave everything right here where it's at. And I'll even show you right here. We'll go in, we're saving it. So that's where our save point will be. That can go on. We'll continue back up when we get back on. So guys, I really appreciate every one of you guys dropping by. Thank you, Kevin, if you're still around, for following me on Twitch. Anyone else, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, go on over, follow me on Twitch. I need another 28... Is it 28 followers to get affiliate status with them? So if you guys can help me out there, that'd be great. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.